wait for the cars to go by because I have nothing better to do with my time. Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Blessed. I'm so excited to finally be sitting down and be filming a video for you guys. I've been talking about this for a while. I filmed a video recently where I showed you what's in these Alex drawers and how I organize my makeup. Showed you a little bit of what my collection looks like, which of course is crazy. I'm on a spending freeze for the most part when it comes to makeup, but I sometimes go a little crazy. Anyway, one of the things that I said I was going to do this year is to shop my stash. So this is the very first video of that whole series or whatever. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but I think it's kind of a cool, fun idea. And I'm sitting here with my laptop. Sorry if I'm looking down, but I have everything in my computer so that I can do a quick little random.org and create a funky makeup look for everybody. So I am going to start by, and of course there's an airplane. Always, there's never a dull moment when I'm filming. There's some background noise and it's crazy, but you know what? I'm not going to pretend I have a studio. I'm just going to be real with you peeps. Anyway, let's do individual shadows today. So I've got pigments and glitter and individuals and duos and all that stuff. Got lots of stuff in this drawer. So let's start with pigments. So that number goes all the way up to 50. So random.org, maximum is 50. Let's do generate, and I got 21. So what's 21? 21 is a Coastal Scents Colorona Russet Mica. Oh, okay, I know what that is. 21 is this color here. It'll focus. Thank you. And it's kind of a coppery red color. So that's going to be on my eyeballs. So this goes up to 24. What color? I'm kind of scared. What color am I going to get randomly? I got 22. So it's, maybe the next one's going to be 23. So 22, which one is that? There we go with the sounds again. 22 is Hikari Mink. I love this shadow. I'm so excited to use it, but it's going to be an interesting combo with that red. This is 22, and it's more like a penny, coppery penny color. I feel like I should add something else to that. Let's do a trio, and there's 13 of those. So, number 4, it broke the 20 sequence. Well, it kind of had to. So, number 4 of the trios is the NYX Love and Rio. Ha! Rio in trio. Okay, that was dumb. I have too much ISO here. I'm going to have to dim this down a little. But basically, it's a bunch of neutral colors. So, I'm going to go ahead and put a look together using these 3 products that I have not used in a long time. I'm going to pull some, if I could talk, I'm going to pull an eyeliner, some mascara, my eyebrow stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. Okay, I'm back. And I think I fixed the lighting so you can see a little bit more of my natural skin. And I've done a little bit of concealer here, obviously. No foundation, I just don't feel like wearing it today. Oh my gosh, surprise, right? And then my eyebrows. So I'm going to use the trio here, and I'm going to take the light color in the middle. But this palette is the Love and Rio Meet Me at the Copa. Meet me at the Copa. Sounds like a song. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just pat this all over my eye, up to the crease and eyebrow arch, just to give a nice evenness of color. It's a little shimmery and has a golden hue to it, which I like. It'll warm up the red a little bit. Alright, next I'm going to take this second color here. This is more of a latte brown, and I'm just going to plop that into the crease in the outer corner just a little bit to deepen it up. It's not going to show up too much, but it's just enough to give a little tiny bit of dimension. And it is also a little shimmery, which is kind of a bummer, but gotta work with what we got. And the reason I'm starting with the lighter color instead of the darker one first is because it's going to give a nice shadow underneath and make it appear as though it's blended out a little bit better. I'm I'm going to take the cream pigment here from Hikari, this gorgeous mink color. If it'll focus, there we go. It has a nice metallic sheen to it. With this type of product, I'm going to use a flat paddle brush like this. It's a filbert, in case you were wondering. I'm going to just kind of brush that onto the lid here, the center of the lid. And just kind of blend it up to the crease, but not all the way into the crease. It's going to give a little pop of voomp voomp there, if that makes sense. I forgot how pretty this eyeshadow is. It's one of my favorite singles. I used to wear it all the time, and then I forgot I had it in my drawer of goodies. I'm going to take a little bit of the color under the lash line here too. Now for this crazy colorona. It is a deep coppery red color, and it's absolutely lovely. Because this mink has a little bit of a cream base, I'm going to just take whatever's on the lid here with the same paddle brush just to get a little bit of the color, and I'm going to lay it flat on this outer corner and just kind of pull it inward from the outer corner, and blend it in the outer corner as well on the bottom. Alright, back to that blending brush. It has nothing on it except for remnants of that latte color from before. I'm just going to use it to soften up everything here. You can see just a little bit of that red pop through, but I feel like you don't really get the intensity of this color. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Cinema Secrets tacky mixing medium, and I put a little bit on the back of my hand. There we go. And I'm going to take a little pop of that pigment, mix it together, and it's going to turn into this red color. I'm going to run this in my upper lash line here and just extend it out here. So you can see it a little bit there. Because I have absolutely no mattes on this eye makeup look at all, I'm going to take a single eyeshadow. This is White Lily from Mary Kay. Obviously I really like it because I've hit pan on it, as you can tell. I'm just applying that to the eyebrow arch just to give it a nice contrast of matte and light white. Just going to mattify underneath the eye just a little bit with this white. It's going to blend out any of those edges, brighten up the eyes, and get rid of some of the shimmer. Okay, I am feeling like I'm missing a little bit of something on my eyes, so I'm going to go back to this little trio palette and take the darker eyeshadow and just push a little bit of dark color there and blend it softly. Actually, this does not work well. This dark color is too cool for this eye makeup look. I'm going to borrow Latte from Makeup Geek and just pop that here. Going back to my mink, and just making sure to pop that over the top so that Latte is not completely covering up the coloring. I'm going to blend it over the top of that russet color as well. Alright, I think I'm finished. I'm going to apply some black liner up to that upper waterline and a little bit on the edge here. I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm going to skip false lashes because I just don't like wearing them. To finish up the look, I am going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and just add a little bit of color to my face. I am pale as you know what. It's chocolatey. It's delicious. It makes me want to go get a chocolate milkshake or something. For highlighter, I am going to use this new one. This is from Ivy Beauty. I'm not sure how they pronounce that. I got it in my Ipsy bag, and this is called Bubbly. I haven't tried it yet. Swatching it, very pretty. Right here on the bottom. You like all my swatches, my swatch vest on my hand? Yeah. Ooh, it's very pretty. First impression is that it's very pretty. It's going to be gorgeous in the summertime. Look at that shimmer. Oh, lovely. You know, that's one trend I don't mind keeping around is the highlight because it's just gorgeous. I love this. Okay, this is one of my favorites now. Oh, it's so pretty. Alright, for lips, I'm going to be a little bit more basic. This is LAP by MAC. It's a frost. I normally don't wear frost with frost. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. So LAP was from the Star Trek collection that MAC put out a couple months ago. So that's the makeup look I came up with for my random grab bag or shop my stash. I'm glad to start using these colors again. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below letting me know if there's any particular products that you have questions about, or if you could leave me, I have a hair sticking on my chest, that's why I was looking down in my mirror. Anyway, if you could leave me a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see next, that would be so helpful, because I could do more of these. I don't know if there's a specific look you want to see. Yeah, so leave that comment below. Check out the box below with some information. There's always a secret question, so if you answer the secret question, you can be part of the secret question club, because that's a cool free club to be part of. Yeah, because you could be just like me. Maybe you don't want to be just like me. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next videos. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Stay electric. Mwah. Bye!